So is this the best budget Super Strat? Hello, so in this video we're going to be looking at the Jet JS400. We're going to be talking about the specs, value for money, and the alternatives worth looking at in this price range. But first, let's go back in time briefly and quickly unbox it. So let's get to it. Here's the specs. Specs for the Jet JS400. We have an S-type Linden or basswood body, which is the same thing, in Lake Placid blue with a high gloss finish. This is apparently a limited colour and one of the best looking ones I've seen, I think. The body weighs in at 7.3 pounds, which is a nice comfortable weight. A ceramic humbucker in the bridge and 2 ceramic single coils, 5-way selector switch, master volume and master tone. Bolt-on neck, rounded contoured heel joint, and this nice little cutaway contour on the back of the lower horn. It's a Canadian roasted maple neck and a roasted maple fretboard, which is not specified as being Canadian. But it might be, who knows. It's a modern C-shape, 22 frets, black dot markers, 25.5 inch scale and a 9.5 inch radius. 42mm bone nut. Hardware, we've got a modern 2-point trem with a push-in trem arm, vintage style bent saddles, 3-ply pickguard, and the jack socket access on the side of the body. Chrome tuners, 1 string tree and a 2-way adjustable truss rod. Pickup readings are: bridge is 13.9k, bridge and middle 3.74k, middle is 5.08k, middle and neck 2.55k, and the neck is 5.09k. Now here's some tones. Each pickup position, clean and dirty, going through the Line 6 HX Stomp XL, direct into a Roland Go Mixer Pro X. The cleans are with a Fender twin style amp with a touch of reverb, and the dirty channel is 2 stacked overdrives, a TS9 type and an OCD type, with the same reverb applied as on the clean tones. Enjoy! For me, this is the best model that Jet offers in terms of features, quality, specifications and value. The neck is fantastic, not just for the price, it's a really nice neck. It's as good as any current Fender offering with the same neck profile, so you're looking at like going up against the Player series. In fact, I would say the fretwork is probably better than some of the Fenders I've had in the past couple of years. If this would be your first guitar and you're just learning, starting out, you don't really know what kind of stuff you want to do, then you can't beat the versatility of a HSS guitar. So what is HSS? Well, that's a very good question, and I'm glad no one asked. But here's an answer for you anyway. HSS refers to a pickup configuration, which stands for humbucker, single coil, single coil. Some people refer to it as SSH, but that's okay, their parents probably still love them. Single coils were the first type of pickup introduced, and they're generally best suited for nice, clean, glassy vintage tones. However, these pickups can also produce some unwanted external noise known as 60 cycle hum. Humbuckers were developed later to solve the problem of the 60 cycle hum. By joining two single coil pickups together, wound in opposite directions and opposite polarities, this arrangement would help to cancel out the external noise, thus bucking the hum. Hence, humbuckers. Science stuff. Humbuckers are generally better suited to take gain. They're more powerful than single coils and they produce a thicker, fuller tone. This is why, in my opinion, the HSS configuration offers the best of both worlds. I mainly prefer single coil pickups, but sometimes you just need that extra bit of bite. If you're more experienced and into modifications, etc., then the Jet JS400 I think is a fantastic mod platform. For starters, you're getting this neck heel contour, which is fantastic. We've got the 2-point trem, HSS, so technically you could change up all these pickups, easy mod for a new 2-point trem, chuck on a nice set of locking tuners, pickups of your choice, and you've got yourself a killer Strat. Something else worth noting is that the Jet JS300 and 400 are both routed for HSS. If you're getting any value from this video, please consider giving it a wee like, wee thumbs up. I'm pretty new to this YouTube game and these videos take quite a lot of time and effort to make, when I could be doing more important things like taking pictures of glue. So I'd really appreciate your support. There's only one small downside, and it's the same as what I said with the Jet JS300. It's totally subjective, but the pickguard colour and the plastics, the aged cream white kind of colour, just not really digging that, doesn't do it for me. Kinda ruins the look of this guitar. Sorry. One other small thing to note is the colour. This Lake Placid blue. Check it out compared to my Squire Affinity Jazzmaster / baritone modded guitar, which is also in Lake Placid blue. The Squire is more blue, whereas the Jet has a bit more green in it. I'd say the Jet is more of an aged Lake Placid blue, getting closer to Tide Pool. So if you're looking for a budget Tide Pool Strat, then this is pretty close I think. Unfortunately I don't have anything Tide Pool here to compare to. Although this is my favourite Jet out of the bunch, unfortunately this one had to be returned. It had some lacquer cracks in the neck pocket and a little chip on the underside of the headstock, which is a bit of a shame. I was offered an exchange, but the only one they had left in stock had the same issues unfortunately, so maybe this is something Jet guitars need to look into. But I will be getting another one once they come in stock somewhere. So is this the best budget Super Strat? Super Strats. Okay, so firstly, Super Strat is a bit of a subjective term. Some people will see that as a pointy Ibanez RG type shredder with a super flat radius, super jumbo frets and a Floyd Rose trem, whereas other people might see that as anything that deviates from the original 1954 design, where in reality it could be either of those and anything in between. So I definitely class these guitars as Super Strats due to the HSS configuration, the hottish pickups, 22 frets, 2-point trem, the ergonomics of the contours and the rounded heel joint for the upper fret access, and the second tone control removed in favour of a master tone, which is fairly typical of a Super Strat. Right, anyway, carrying on. So is this the best budget Super Strat? Well, I'm going to have to say yes and no. It ticks almost all the boxes for me spec wise. It plays great, it looks great, it sounds okay, and the price is more than reasonable. You can get Harley Bentons, Squires and East Coast for around the same price, but personally I don't think any of them are as highly spec'd out as this and have the best set of features. But even with all of the above, I think I wouldn't choose this. I would go for a Fazley Phynica FSST 720. If you want to see a review on the Fazley FSST 720, which is suspiciously similar to the Jet JS400, then have a wee click up there. So let me know in the comments, have you checked out a Jet guitar? You checked out a Jet JS400? Maybe you've checked out a Fazley. Is there an alternative I don't know about that I should be checking out? Please school me, I'm here to learn and share. Now, here's where things get interesting. If you want to see a review between the Jet JS400 and the Fazley Phynica FSST 720, then have a wee click up there. So thanks for watching, hopefully see you in a video again soon. Subscribe if you like. See you later.